Welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony of the Cohort 3.3 Tech for Non-Dev training program organized by Alfred and Victoria Associates. I remain your coach, Raliat Olowu, and I will be the one to anchor this program today. So it's been a pretty long journey, hasn't it, everyone? It's been a pretty long journey. Just give me a minute, please. Okay, yes. So today, as I was saying, today we celebrate not just the completion of a program, but the beginning of new journeys, the beginning of your journeys. We thank you all. You've shown resilience, curiosity, and courage by stepping into the world of technology from the non-technical backgrounds. You showed grit, you showed intense determination. And even there were times that I'm pretty sure a lot of you wanted to step aside, a lot of you wanted to step back, you were tired, but you kept on pushing, and I'm so glad, I'm so happy that you all pushed till the very end. We had one or two people that we had one person that rolled over due to ill health. We had some, at least I think one or two people that actually dropped out along the way, but you chose to push through. So now let me ask you, how does it feel? Like I said earlier, today is going to be for everybody. The day is going to be for you. We have been the one that has been doing the talking all this while, but for today, you are the ones that would actually do all of the talking. Oh, wow. I can see that sponsor B, no, not sponsor B, Coach B is already online. That's beautiful. Even our Coach Akin is also online. Oh, yes, this is wonderful to see. Let me see. Which other coach has joined yet? Okay, no other coach has joined. Okay, so okay, actually today we are all supposed to switch on our cameras, remember, and that's why I told you guys about um downloading that flyer and actually um using it. And that's why I showed you guys how to upload it yesterday. I've done that again this morning. So let me ask, do we all have the flyer? Do we all have the flyer? Nobody's talking. I know some people here they have the flyer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beautiful. Please, if you don't have if you've not uploaded the flyer, please let me know so that I can quickly put you through this morning. Mariam, you've not been able to do it. Okay, hold on.
Please
I'm going to
walk
put you guys
everybody
through.
through it now.
Yes, that's what I want to say, that we've already done it before, but I'm going to do it again because some people were not here earlier. So just give me a minute. I'm going to walk you guys. Just give me uh just give me a minute. Hold on, Pius. I can see Toby. Toby is already flexing with her flyer. Okay, so I'm echoing seriously. Somebody's unmuted. All right, so everyone, when you are on your screen like this, go to where we have the three dots that has more action. That's where you click. Once you click on that, you see video and effects. You have the video and effects. So when you click on video and effects, it takes you to your video. It takes you to your video and you can see all the flyers, all the backdrops there. So what you will do is, that's why I said that you should first of all save that flyer that I sent, save it to your background, save it to your system. So you click on add new. Once you click on add new, it takes you into your system, and then you can just pick up the flyer from wherever you saved it. So after you've clicked on it there, after you've added it, then that is what you just do. You just click on it and then click on preview. Are we there? You click on preview. Once you click on preview, you will see the background, the backdrop immediately. So please unmute yourselves. Let me know. Are we there? Have we seen it? Have we been able to do that? Nobody's responding. Okay. Okay, Ronke just Ronke, Ronke, Yvonne. We need today. You will have to unmute and talk. Where everybody's unmuting and talking. You're welcome. I've seen your message that you've done it. That's good. Pius, have you been able to do yours too? Hello, Pius. Everybody on the call. Enobong,
Yes, ma'am. I just did now. Thank you.
Okay, beautiful. Yes, yay. So nice to see people's face. Yeah, Ronke's face. Our Yvonne, finally seeing your face. Okay. So let me switch on my camera too, so you can
Life
see
in the
my
jungle.
face too. As long as there's no lion beside you, don't worry. So Yemisi, Kome, James, Demola, Sponsor B, we're also waiting for you to switch on your camera. Oh, see, Kola has also used this. Abdul Jabbar has used this. Abiola, Coach Akin, Coach Saidat is also on the call. Coach Olatope, this is lovely. Mariam, have you been able to sort it out? I know Pius said he has sorted it out. Mariam, have you been able to sort it out?
No, I've not been able to sort it out. Still trying to.
You still can't find it?
Yes, it's not showing. It's not. There's no ad
Even
on my
when
web.
no, hold on. Even when you logged out.
Yes, and I logged in back. Still the same thing.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Because usually when you log out and you're about to log in, if you go through the video settings there, if it's not in the first one, you see it at the other hand.
Rally, you might want to change your own wallpaper.
Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. I just changed it now. I didn't know that it had gone back again. When I was doing the training, when I was showing them how to do that now. Yes, that's the right wallpaper. Okay, so yes, like I said earlier, today is for all of you. We'd love to hear from you. But before we do that, I'd like to call on our coaches one by one so they can tell us a little bit of what they've observed in your journey from the past 6 months. So let me see, who should I start with? Coach Akin, are you ready for us? Okay. What about Coach Olatope? Coach Saidat?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Coach Olatope. Coach Olatope, you didn't change your background. We sent the flyer
No,
to you.
I'm
You
in a
didn't change your
noisy
background.
place. I just said I should join the graduation and see all the beautiful faces that we've been talking to. I'm happy seeing Adirunke, my Yvonne. I'm waiting to see Pius and others. Congratulations once again. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you for your time, for your guidance, for your tutelage, for everything, for your love, and for your support, most especially. Thank you so much, ma'am. You're highly appreciated.
Thank you, Adirunke.
Okay. Thank you so much, Coach Olatope. All right. So I believe we have a message from Coach Akin. Let me quickly see what he has to say. Maybe he's not available to talk right now. Okay, yes, he says he can't talk now. He will do so later. Okay, so Coach Saidat, what about Coach Saidat? Coach Saidat, are you available to talk now?
Yes, Riley, I can talk now.
Hi, Coach. Please go ahead.
Good evening.
Amen.
Congratulations to this cohort, and really well done to you and the AVA team for putting this together.
Thank
I want to
you.
use this opportunity to wish the cohort the best in the coming months, particularly as we embrace the year 2026. I hope and pray that all that they seek for is what is granted unto them by the grace of
Amen.
God. Yeah.
Amen.
Congratulations, guys. I don't know whether this is the time to give feedback.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, so I think the biggest learning for me was the negotiations we ended up doing just about 2 days ago, when we had the conversations with Coach Bumi around the business concerns that the product team had. I think the biggest learning to take away from that is the willingness to communicate, to go outside regular channels where necessary, to put a phone call through and have a good conversation. We don't always have to agree and see eye to eye, but the willingness to have those conversations move things forward. So I hope that the cohort sees the lessons in that. And I'm sure there are other lessons to be taken. Another lesson for me is the idea of soloism, if I maybe call it that, where people are comfortable working with themselves and therefore are only willing to work the way they're used to working. But in tech, unfortunately, it's a relay, and it's a long relay. You have to hand the baton over from at one point or the other to some other person and hope that the person carries the mission to the finish line. So I'm hopeful that when we leave here, we realize that you can't do it alone. And then the idea of working as in a silo does not pay. I'm hoping that that is also a learning that has been picked up from here. Having an idea of what is going on the other team's side is also a useful skill. So just because I'm a product person doesn't mean that I shouldn't understand what the project manager is doing. Just because I'm a project manager doesn't mean I shouldn't understand what the BA team is doing. That broad general understanding allows communication to flow better. So I hope that, again, that is another learning that can be taken away from here at the end of this cohort. Thank you very much, guys, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, Coach Saidat. Really appreciate the kind words. I know that I definitely learned a lot during that negotiation. Like, I don't know who was it I was discussing with. I was like, this is it, as in, it can't get any realer than this. We have because sponsor B was actually wearing the hats of a business analyst during that negotiation. So she was wearing the hats of the business analyst and the project manager, and then negotiating with the product manager. And that was really, really lovely to see. I know that I definitely learned a lot that day. So thank you so much to AVA. Thank you so much to this cohort. And thank you so much to our coaches for their sacrifice, their love, and their time. Thank you. Okay, Coach Kenny, because I see that we have our Coach Kenny online as well. Hi, how you doing? Are you available to talk?
Yes. Hi. Good evening, everybody. And
Good evening.
it's so good to get to this day after so much work. Thank you so much, Coach Raleigh. I would also echo Coach Sadiat's comment. Very fantastic work. Thank you for the efforts. Thank you for everything. And to the trainees, very good job. And I would just advise that they shouldn't rest on their house. Continue to. You've decided that whether you're in tech or you're coming from another industry and want to come into tech, this was an informed decision that you took. And you've put so much effort, so much of your time, to get to this. And I think you should just not rest on that pedestal or that frequency. Or whatever exams you need to do, you already have the first-hand experience. Now reading the books or studying the theoretical part of it would be much more easier and make it much more seamless. So just continue to go in this light. And then I also recommend that you don't stay quiet. Always reach out to the coaches, reach out to the sponsor. I know sponsor B she's a mother hen. She's always there. It's just you have to reach out to her and any of the coaches, to continue to get mentored and to continue to, like I said, go on the same frequency. Was really job well done. And to the coaches, myself inclusive, thank you so much. I know it took a toll on me, and I know it would have done the same for the other coaches, having to be up at 9 every Monday or any other days. They will, Coach Kenny, I've not done this, help us. And I even Coach Ralia's talking to me on the day of the of the live go live. Coach Kenny, please do your magic. I'm like, oh my God, I don't have anything, but it was really worth it. And I would also echo what Coach Saidia said about the meeting on the go, no go live meeting with the sponsor. It was really an eye opener, a really, really eye opener for me too. So I also gained some knowledge from there. So it's not only the trainees, we coaches also get to upskill and also get to learn new things, that we also continue to provide guidance to trainees on this in this program. Thank you so much, AVA, and I wish the trainees the best of best. Their best is yet to come. Thank you. Bye. Brother, you are muted though. You have to start that talk again. We didn't hear you at all.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Yes, I said I was just confirming what you said. The way we always do. Coach Kenny, please. So how are we going to run it? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Call your people. But yeah, we thank God. It's been a very long journey, and finally we've gotten to the end of it, and it's a beautiful ending as it is. Okay, so she said something. I don't know, was it Coach Kenny or the other, but somebody said something about deciding the exams you want to take, and yes, I just want to buttress that fact that this is the right time for you to actually start planning immediately for the next step. You can't afford to rest. You see, you are riding on that euphoria. I believe that's the right word. I hope I didn't just butcher that word now. That euphoria of success, you are riding on it, and that feeling would actually give you the confidence to start preparing for your next step, for the exam you want to write. And first, AVA is always out there to help you ensure that you succeed. So like we said during the introductory class when we started, for those of us that just joined for the internship part, I didn't start from the beginning, we did tell you that one of the benefits of registering with AVA is that see Coach B, see somebody is looking pink and slacious on the call. Okay, see Mama. Okay, so what I was talking about is the fact that we say one of the benefits of registering with AVA is that you get to write the Scrum fundamental exam free of charge as the benefit of registering with AVA. So, but because of the back and forth of the last week to ensure that we have a successful demo yesterday, I didn't say anything about it. So, from tomorrow, we are going to send the link to the group, and this is open to everybody, regardless of your specialization. No knowledge is wasted. You write the Scrum fundamental exam and you have an SFC certificate on your CV, and it's definitely like I said, no knowledge is wasted. It will only be an help and additional benefit to you. So from tomorrow, we'll drop the link in the group and then leave it there for like 3 days so that everybody interested can fill in their details. Now, what we normally do is that at the end of the cohort, we move you out of your WhatsApp group and then move you to the alumni group where the opportunities are usually posted from AVA, and then you can actually network with the alumni that is there. So we'll still go ahead and move you to the alumni group, but also still keep you in the general group till the end of the year, actually till the end of December, so that all information will continue to be dropped there and you'll be seeing it. So once you fill in your information, you'll be registered and all other informations will be passed there. So I just wanted to pass that across right now. So please do take advantage of this and register for this exam. So now, like I said earlier, I said today is all about you. So before I call on our mama, our Odogu sponsor B, Coach B herself, I'm going to call on everybody one by one to tell us what you've learned during the course of this 6 months. Is it a worthwhile experience? How do you feel? In what ways have you noticed any change from yourself? So please, this is for you. This is by you for you. So I'm going to go by alphabetical order. I'm actually looking at the list of the participants we have. Yes, so I'm going to be calling your name one by one. If you can't talk, if you're in a noisy place, please drop your message in the chat room, and I promise I'm going to read it out. So at this junction, I'll actually want everyone to actually switch on the camera, because once they start talking, I'm going to start taking pictures so that we can have it in our archive, and that will be the our remembrance of the cohort 3.3. Okay, so let's get started. I'll start with Abdul Jabbar. Hello, Abdul Jabbar, are you there, please?
Yeah, good afternoon. Unfortunately, my camera is not working.
Oh.
Yeah, but I can send you a
Okay.
picture if you want.
I want a picture with your background.
Okay, I'll figure it out. So,
Okay.
good afternoon, everybody. Once again, we've gotten to our graduation, and I want to thank everybody for being part of the team. So let me start off with what I learned. I think there is so much to learn, especially I'm one of those people that likes to work in silos, not intentionally, but I like to get things done. And at times, I'm not very good at waiting on people, but I do understand the reason why a project manager needs to be more collaborative as well. I really enjoyed the first quarter of the cohorts, basically the tools, the knowledge of using AI, the Jira board, and the realistic situation of dealing with like the business analysts, product managers, waiting on people to give you the information you need, having trust in them as well, and the guidance from the coach. So all in all, I enjoyed the training, and I think it's very realistic.
Okay, thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you for sharing your experience, Abdul Jabbar. All right, so let's move on. Abiola. Hi, Abiola. Are you there?
I'm here. So good afternoon, everyone. Depending on you're joining this call from. Okay, I personally, um, for the past 6 months, I've been able to learn a lot, starting from the classroom lectures, from the quality software assurance class, the product management class, likewise up to the project management class. And also, what I also learned during this period was the introduction of the tools. Like Abdul Jabbar has also said, the introductory part, at least I have knowledge of those tools now. What I just need is just for me to brush up, continue to at least improve on them. Then also, what also interests me about this course is the negotiation part. I won't lie to you, because human beings are the most difficult people to coordinate. And also, when you are coordinating people that are experts in their various specialization, it makes it more tougher because we have back and forth. Even I won't lie to you, if it's not because of the intervention of Coach Akin, it would have been a lot of bad blows among ourselves. I won't lie to you. So I learned how to also communicate at the right time. Also, my recommendation to some of the participants, some of us that are graduating, I feel some people feel superior to other team, like in the course of the training, especially during the internship. And it slowed down the project a lot. And if not for the intervention of Coach Akin and also sponsor B, I don't think we are going to have a successful project. I won't lie to you. So I learned that. And I think also my level of patience has increased. I won't lie to you. That's the truth. So for me, I wish everybody a successful uh, career success. So that's just for me. Thank you very much. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Abiola. I understand exactly what you mean about your patience being increased. Oh, yes, I had to learn, lots of patience, when we are dealing with the cohort. So it's good because you're definitely going to need it in the real world. So thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. Okay, so moving on. Oh, hi, Bimbo. I can see Bimbo is on the call. Hello, Bimbo. Are you there, Bimbo?
Yes, I am. Hi.
Yes, please go ahead and share your experience. Ooh, see Bimbo's
Okay.
pretty face.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone that participated in this internship. Sponsor B, thank you so much for putting this together. All the coaches, I appreciate everyone. You know, it was a very, very insightful and enlightening experience. Unfortunately, I fell ill. You know, I've been very sick for the past few weeks, going on months now, but I still was joining and I still learned a whole lot. First of all, the fact that, you know, all of these things that I learned in the internship had been so theoretical for me. So if it was on paper, I knew a lot on paper, but when during the internship, I now realized and learned the actual meaning of being a project manager. Like everything was so real. Like if I go for an interview now, I'll be able to speak from a place of experience, not from textbook reading or other YouTube video that we've been watching. Like we're really, really in the trenches with this one. And what I learned was teamwork is actually what makes the dream work. If there's one thing that kind of put a spanner in the works from this was the fact that some of us were not seeing everybody as part of the whole team. And I think that really affected us in so many ways. We were thinking, oh, I'm in the project management team, I'm in the product team, you know. It was all about us being cohesive in everything. So I've learned that as well, that if everybody is not together, do you understand? If the collaboration is not tight, it's going to
Life
affect
is
the
missing.
end of the
Yeah.
project. Do you understand? So we all have to come together. So that's one thing that I've taken away from this, that if, you know, and as a project manager as well, we have to make sure that we have to be the glue. Like Sponsor B will say, you are the mother hen. You have to be the glue that keeps everything together. Some people will show up, like the Bass Boost was a lot. I was seeing it, you know, in the comment. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, you know. But I'm so happy that happened because, you know, if you go for an interview, you can actually talk about that and it will engage your interviewers and make them know that, yes, you know what you're talking about. So I've learned a whole lot. And this experience is one that I'm so glad I did not miss, even though I was not able to participate fully like I would have loved to. But I learned so much even from all the teammates. And I want to say kudos to everyone, especially the project management team. God, you guys really, really tried a lot. And then to our coaches as well, Coach Akin, Swale, to you, Sponsor B, thank you so much. All the other coaches as well, Coach Ralia, everyone, thank you. I'm so glad to have been part of this internship. And honestly, I'm going to be louding it to the whole world because I've gone for training. Sponsor B knows what I'm talking about. I've gone for trainings. In fact, I used to be a training queen at a point. There's no training I did attend, but this one was a whole different ball game of its own. So thank you for putting this together, and thank you that I was even a part of it.
Thank you so much for the kind words. And you know, I'm definitely going to hold you to that word about you louding it to the whole world. You know now. I'll definitely come back and meet you. Okay, so thank you so much. All right, so let's move on. So I'd like to call Demola. Hi, Demola. Are you there? Can you talk? Okay, so let's wait while we wait for Demola to get back to us. Enobong. Hi, Enobong. Are you there? Oh, and Enobong was among the first set of people to actually join the call. Okay, so we'll wait. While we are waiting, what about James? James, are you at work? Are you able to talk, James?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone.
You are
So
not
first,
using your video. Switch on your camera now.
no, my camera
Or
is
you did.
on.
Okay, okay.
Can you see me now?
Yes, yes, yes. I can see you now. Yes, go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you.
Thank you.
So, firstly, I want to appreciate the organizer, Sponsor B, Coach Raliat, and every other coaches as well, Coach Akin, for the support throughout the cohort. For me, the experience was worth it. The first half of the program was quite interesting, and the taking us through all of other feeds, the product management course, Scrum team, and how it happens or how it works with the other part of the team. And coupled with the fact that the real life experience at the internship was great. That was actually very, very good. The tools that we learned, I've actually started using those tools and they're helping. I want to say a big thank you. And my colleague as well, Tobiloba, Yemisi, Yvonne, Jabal, Kola, Abiola, my co-team leader as well. So thank you very, very much for your understanding. For everyone that entered your DM at night, apologies, sorry. So, but then it was actually very worth it. It was worth it. And for those that I didn't enter their DM, sorry, I'm still coming. I'll enter your DM one of these days. So thank you very much. Coach Ralia, thank you very, very much for your support. I know if I have one or two, I enter your DM as well. Thank you for for always. And I want to wish everyone a successful journey ahead. I know we've learned a lot, and I pray that Almighty God will make it easy for us. As sponsor Bumi said in one of our meetings at I think last week, it's a very good one that we've undergone this training, and I see the future being bright, and I know God's gonna make it work. He's gonna make it work for all of us. I know. So in all, let's just trust on God. Thank you very much. So Charlie, we can't hear you, man.
We still cannot hear you, Coach Raleigh.
Oh,
Okay, now
what
we can
happened
hear
now?
you. Yeah.
Okay, okay, all right, thank you. All right, so yes, moving on. Let's call Kola. Hi, Kola, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, everyone. Good
Hello,
afternoon.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having us, Coach Alia. Thank you for being a wonderful coordinator all this while. I will talk about you later, but let me just sponsor you. Thank you for organizing this wonderful program. Coach Akin, my honorable coach. Thank you, everybody, and all the team members. I appreciate everybody's efforts. Actually, personally, I've never been in a corporate life all my life. This is the first time I'm actually doing something really, really corporate. So it was a mixed feelings for me. The first quarter I was actually enjoying it. Everything was going on very smooth. Then when we got to the internship, it gets really serious. Coupled with the work I'm doing here and the shifts, the time and all, sometimes I can't meet up with the meeting. Sometimes I have to go to the recording. Sometimes Madam Tobiloba I have to pull my head and say, "Oh, Kola, you have to do something." It's just it's but it's all fun and it's all interesting. And thanks to the tools and everything, I think if after this whole program, we still have to go back and refresh our brain and keep all the old things we've been taught. And above all, I enjoyed all the program. I enjoyed it. It's just that towards the end, I will be sincere. I felt a bit left out. Not like left out like that. I think some people are actually participating at the very high stage and I couldn't cope with the intensity. It's not actually on them, actually. Sometimes I feel like it's more of my thing than them. But I think probably maybe after this whole thing, I will have a time to talk to sponsor B and maybe I have some things to say to her outside this. But it's a good program. I've actually recommended two people. I gave Coach Raleigh number to them. They are here in the UK as well. I hope they reach out. But I've not followed up, but I've recommended the Harvard program
Don't
and
worry,
I
me, I will follow up. I'll enter your DM and collect their contacts myself. Don't worry, I'll follow up myself.
okay, no worries, no worries. I will do that. So, and one of the things I enjoy the most here about this whole program is I'm naturally a shy person. I'm not good in talking to people. And when I started this program, I think I was actually the first person to present. And that night we were doing rehearsal with Coach Akin. I won't die because it was just like everybody's looking at me. I was just like, oh my God, what will I say? I was just trying to keep myself together. But now I think I'm a better person talking in
Oh,
public, and
yes. Yes,
even
yes.
if that's outside what we are here to learn, but that alone is a big deal for me because I think that confidence is there now. I don't care the numbers. I can say whatever I want to say. So I can say what. So that alone, I love it. And there is this part that is just personal to me, but it's very interesting in my home because when you taught us how to block calendars and how I was training, because with my beautiful wife and everything we have to do at home now, I have to block a calendar. And that little thing is, and she feel like I'm doing something big, and I'll be like, no, I won't show you how to do it. I just say, oh, we have family outing, but I block a calendar. And she get notification like 15 minutes earlier, and she's like, oh, when are we get? So I feel like I'm doing something big. I don't know if it's big, but for me, it's actually, these little things count. So outside the academic wise, outside the project management wise, I think I'm a better person and I'm proud of everybody, the whole team members. And I think we usually give a lot of credit to Coach Akin as project manager, but I have to thank Coach Ralia. Coordinating these things is not easy. Being the one to speak all the time and getting all of us to be involved, I think is actually a big deal too. But I have to say a big thank you. And I'll miss everyone. I hope we can keep the group and sometimes we have our little jokes and all. Thank you once again. Thank you, Sponsor B. God bless everyone. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Kola. You really made me so emotional, especially when you're talking about, even teaching your wife and ensuring that you took what we learned out there. You are really practicalizing it. And that's exactly what we want. That's the kind of stories we want to hear. You understand that you are actually practicalizing these little things in your everyday life. You might feel that it's little, but honestly, it makes life so much easier. You realize that you don't forget things again. Because when you have something to do, you've already inputted it in your calendar. You can rest easy, knowing that your calendar will remind you. So thank you, really thank you so much for saying that. And then, okay, so like the alumni group that we are adding you to, the essence there is for you to continue to network. So even for your current group that you are here, if you guys have not added each other on LinkedIn, what are you looking at? You have like 80, at least you have at least 20 people in your cohorts, at least 20. So that's 20 new connections that you make on LinkedIn if you all add each other, and you have your coaches as well. You have all of us. So what are you waiting for? And then, of course, we are always available. We are just one step away from your DM. So wherever you are, whatever you are doing, reach out to us. We are here. We still have people from like cohorts ago, 2 years, 2023. They still reach out. We talk to them. We network regularly. So please, this is not the end of it. Rather, it is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Thank you so much, Kola. Thank you. Okay, so let's move on.
Coach
Comment.
Ralia, one more thing
Yes.
before I go. I
Okay,
want to
okay.
shout out to Abdul Jabbar. We've never had conversation one-on-one, but I enjoy how he speak. I like the way, I like the swagger.
Ooh.
So I want
That's nice. Abdul Jabbar, you have a
Thank you,
fan here.
thank
Oh.
you,
All
thank
right. Thank you
you.
so much, Kola. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. Let's call on Kome. Hi, Kome. Are you there?
Yes, I am here. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me, please?
Oh, yes. Yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
Okay. So I want to say a big thank you to our sponsor, Coach B. This is not the first time I'm having an encounter with her. I've actually had a training with her, is it 12 or 13 years ago? Can't remember. But then, yes, Etisalat, her cousin or brother actually recommended her to my sister, to me, just a long family, plenty thing. So but then I think because I was quite young, maybe I was not ready. There was no push. Now, being a big person, like grown up, I want to look up to me. I'm like, okay, no, I need to sit up. I need to take my life serious. And my friend came to me. And as soon as I saw the phone number, I'm like, no, this is Mrs. Bomiter. I know this person. And my friend is like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, I know this person. I've done training. with her before. Like I did not even waste time. I just registered. So of course, she has grown and she has impacted so much in it. And me, I really look up to her. So I am grateful for the training that she has given to me, to us, to all of us, and our coaches. Actually, but their own level of patience, 120% over 100. Well, I'm learning from them. Like I always used to say, when I grow up, I'm going to be like all of you. I'll be better. With other teams. Most of the times I was put in charge of our product team. Well, because I'm patient, I took everything calmly, no issues. But then I would always go back to rants with Toby, like this, because I'm very calm. I'm quiet. For
Hello,
stuff.
Kome, we can't hear
Thank
you
God,
again.
we're
Okay, it's back.
here. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, we
okay.
can now.
So, okay, thank God that we're here. And to my team members, thank all of you for standing in the gap for steps that do not know a lot. Uh, uh, um, my partner, Abdul Jabal, you wanted to make me mad. I am going to
Hello, Kome. Hello,
recommend
Kome.
my
Your network keeps going in and out.
nephew. Oh, can you hear me now?
Okay, now that you spoke, it's better, but it was going really in and out back then.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Why is this connecting? Is it better now?
Yeah, this is better. Yes, this is better.
Okay, okay. Okay, so I'm saying that yes, I would definitely recommend going to actually recommend my nephew who just graduated from the university. So definitely, we're going to recommend, we're going to shout loud that AVA is the best. The hands-on experience, the collaboration, practical experiences, definitely. And I am going to be in our DMs asking questions, career progression, So thank you, everyone. It's been a lovely experience. And God bless all of us. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kome. Okay, so moving on. Let's call on Mariam. Hi, Mariam. I know Mariam says she's at a work event. Let's try and see if it won't be too noisy. Yeah, Mariam, go ahead. You have the floor.
Okay. Can you hope the noise is not too much?
Go ahead. Okay, because of your
Okay.
where you are, you're not switching on your camera.
It's on. The camera is on.
Our camera is on, Ralias.
Oh, okay. So that means it's my network then. Okay, please go ahead.
I'm truly glad I took part in this course. It's really an eye opener for me. Because when I joined, there are some things I couldn't do. But after taking part, maybe after like 3 weeks or 2 weeks to the internship, I saw that with the way our coaches took us through, I saw that okay, these things are a little bit not complicated, just like the way I used to think about it. Because when I see my colleagues in the office doing some things, I'll ask them the way they will react as if like these little things you can't do. I'll be like, I can't do it. But when they started teaching us on this course, when I started doing it in the office, because at times most of the tasks, and when we are doing it, it might be in the office, I'll just connect with Fred and Coach Ken. Be like, but I thought you said you cannot do this. I said, I told you I'm doing a program and they are teaching us this. Like some of my colleagues have actually collected Coach Riley's number that they want to do as well. So I'm really grateful I took part in this course. And I'm grateful to my assistant coach, Coach Kenny. She has really been helpful. And Winifred, even Coach Wale too has really been helpful. Coach Kenny has been there for us all the time. Anything we don't know, she will take her time to explain to the minimum. Like she's explaining to a toddler. That's how she's explaining to us. Because I'm not shy. I'll ask Coach Kenny this thing I don't understand. And she will explain. She will take her time to explain. She's a real teacher. She teaches me like she's teaching a small girl, and I'm glad I really enjoyed the course, and I am glad I gained a lot. And thanks to Coach Bumi for organizing this sport, and to Coach Rally too. I'm really grateful because I know at times I'll reach out to Coach Rally, please, this thing. Now she will take her time to explain. So that was the day that was the first day I want to present. I was very anxious. I chatted her. She explained to me, okay, take your time, do this, do that. And even Coach Kenny, they were all chatting when I was presenting. That calm down, do this. And I'm like, okay, presentation is because I don't like presentation. I've never done it alone. I've never done, not until I joined ever. So Coach Kali was like, Miriam, you can do it. Even Toby Loba and then Yvonne, those are the two who I know that outside my team, they've been there for me too. Toby Loba and Yvonne, I'm really grateful to them. So, and to Winifred, she's really a good teammate. I'm grateful. Coach Bumi, I'm grateful. I have the opportunity of joining. And Coach Kenny, Coach Riley, I'm really grateful. I've learned a lot. And I don't mind coming back for another internship very soon. I'm really grateful. That's all I have to say.
Thank you so much, Mariam. And definitely, would love to have you back here so you can even learn more. So when you're ready, just slide into my DM and we'll talk. Now we'll talk on the lowdown. You know how we do it. Nice to see your lovely face. Thank you so much. Okay, Pius, Mr. Pius. Mr. Pius of the Scrum team. I thought Mr. Pius today. I said today that is graduation. Mr. Pius is on the call 15 minutes early. I will be calling Pius 30 minutes, 15 minutes after we are supposed to start our meeting. I will see Pius. But today, even yesterday for the demo, Pius was there 30 minutes before we started the demo. I said, okay, yes, my Mr. Pius has turned the new leaf. Please, you have the floor.
All right. Good afternoon, Coach Bumi, our sponsor, and good afternoon, Coach Riley. Good afternoon, all the coach and my colleagues in this cohort. I really want to thank God that I was part of this program. I was actually I was about to enroll somewhere else. So I called Coach Oyedi and I told her that I wanted to enroll for Scrum in one particular institution like that. So she now said, there's one place, they call it ABBA, and believe you me, if you go there, you will never regret. And I said, okay, send me the details so that I can enroll and then apply. So that was how I got to know about Harvard. And sincerely, from the depth of my heart, it's a great program. Sincerely. I want to appreciate Coach Tenny. I want to appreciate Coach Raliat. I want to appreciate Coach Ake. Even in the dead of the night, around 1 a.m., they were still on horse that we must get this thing. And the reason is because most of us, we are so busy. In fact, I was about giving it up. Like, I can't move on with this thing. Sometimes from work, I would get home around 11 p.m. Coach Akin, Coach Tenny, they'll be waiting for me. 12 a.m., they were still on horse. That you guys, you must get this thing. Man, sincerely speaking, I was blessed. And I pray that God Almighty will bless you guys and will take you to greater heights in Jesus' name. Sincerely speaking, I learned so much. I learned Jira. I learned Slack, even though I've known Slack before, but I was able to learn some few things. I've heard about MS Project before, but as a result of this program, I was able to go in depth to MS Project. I was also able to learn Azure DevOps. I learned a lot of things. In fact, 2 days ago, I was, rehearsing and looking at the video all over again. And I was telling my wife that these people are just too blessed. They are too good. They are too intelligent. They are too brilliant. They have best hands in their team. Sincerely speaking, I appreciate this program, and I believe that your labor over us will not be in vain in Jesus' name. I am blessed, and I believe that out there, I can vouch that I am a Scrum Master. I can vouch that I have knowledge of projects, project manager, product manager. In fact, ABBA is too much. It's too much. It's too much. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pius. Thank you. Honestly, I know the how you struggled at some point. So I really appreciate your perseverance. I appreciate your dedication till the ending. You understand? I really, really appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for your dedication. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so when we started, your partner, your teammate was not on the call when I started calling everybody. That is Aderonke Yvonne, but I can see that she's on the call now. So please, Yvonne Aderonke of the Scrum team, is your turn, please. Because if I say I should continue, I might forget. And of course, I definitely won't forget my team member.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, everybody. Compliment of the seniors to us all. So, where do I start? Okay, Pastor Pius already prayed for all our coaches, but I won't say much. But I will say a big thank you, and our academy will continue to grow, and it will continue to soar higher and higher and higher. A lot of people don't know, but culturally I've been that I've not been in corporate organization for over 5 years now. All my work has just been in the jungle. I've just been, we call it jungle. It's been field work. So I've not sat down at an office table to even say I want to carry paper and Bible. So we do the work on site. We do the what they call it reports. And to tell you the truth, I got myself to that level that I don't need to do report again when there are small ones to do the report. But not doing that with Alma made me understand that I lost touch with a whole lot of things. Like I lost touch with thinking that, oh, okay, there are subordinates that can do a lot of things for you. You don't need to do this. Then my greatest challenge now came with the presentation. Then I laughed at myself like on three different years. So really non-stop. Then I was called for a presentation and I started rejecting. I could not even find my own voice. My own voice was not even able enough for me to hear how much was every other person listening on the other side. Then I knew something was wrong. Then I knew I was lost. I was on an island. I was alone. But luckily, thank God, being on me on my back with this cohort for don't as in like I can't even say how long. I'll keep posting up. Don't worry, I'll do the next one. Don't worry, I'll do the next one. Don't worry, I'll do the next one. I kept posting and posting. But I guess it's just about time for my eyes to be open, for my knowledge course to be vast, to enlarge. So that's why I decided to go for this particular one. I decided to thank you to organizers of the academy. I'll say a big thank you to all teammates because they call me, I think during our course classes, one of the coaches asked what we do and all those things. So I told her that, oh, I want to put a name to, they call me project manager on field, but project manager without the certification. I happen to be the only female in the mix of all the male engineers that we work together on site with no, as in like, so like this thing called project manager, project manager, project manager. Let me even go and see what it's all about. But with these cohorts, like I said, I've learned a lot. I've also added more knowledge to and more zeal to help me manage people irrespective of whatever team anybody belongs to, because there is this spirit with project managers team that I actually so much admire and I love. And please, all coaches, you're all beautiful too, but all as in like the biggest of my bouquet today goes to Kakin. There's this thing about him, there's this way he makes us, no matter who you are, you don't even see, you don't think about yourself, you don't think about any other person greater than you are. So there's this put us in, like, you're not putting all your eggs in a basket and trying to knit them so there won't be crack, there won't be breakage, and nothing happens to them. So he has this way of seeing this, he actually invite more of the team spirit in us. For those that don't have the learn team spirit, the learn teamwork, team bonding. So I learned a whole lot. Like Paolo said, Coach Chucky, Coach Tenny, as in like they were so too wonderfully beautiful. As in, when you want the best, and this, we're all adults. Yes, there are sometimes we grumble like, oh, I'm tired. Am I not the one that paid for it? Why are they even stressing me? Yes, but the beautiful side of this academy is it's not just about the money. So maybe to me, that's the reason why they stand out. Because I've done training elsewhere. So it's not about the money. They didn't just say, oh, we've collected our money. So if they like, they should learn. If they like, they shouldn't. But they didn't do that. They make sure they saw everything, as in they saw us to the end of it. They tried to bring out the best in us. And I really, really appreciate them for that. I am not, I don't know how to promise to say, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. But I know God's willing, we will definitely spread the word. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for all I've learned. Thank you for all I've known. And thank you for the amazing people that I've met through this cohort, from my coaches, from my teammates, across all functionality team, as in like, thank you so much. And thank you for tolerating me, my emphasis, my powers. Thank you for tolerating my anger. Thank you for, and thank you so much.
Okay, Aderoke Yvonne, thank you for the kind words. Lovely really seeing your face. Thank you so much. Thank you for the learning. This is what we want to hear, when we hear that like she said, it's not just about collecting the money. Of course, we want to make money, but then we also want to impact. We want you to go out there and be fruitful and actually spread the word. And you're all doing that beautifully. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so I called Demola earlier. He also wasn't available. Let me see, is he available now so that we don't miss out on him as well? Hello, Demola, are you there? Can you talk
Well,
now?
actually, yes. Good afternoon, Coach Raleigh. Good
Good
afternoon, everyone.
afternoon.
Yes.
What happened? I can't see your face now. I can only see the backdrop.
Okay. This is what is happening. If I use my phone, then you are able to see me. But because I'm using my laptop for one reason or the other, if I switch it on to video, I'm unable to put the backdrop there. So that's why. So if it is my face, this is what you will see.
I want to see your face. Hey, please. Let me put this on because I can take the picture. Because you're taking
Okay, so if
everybody's
you
picture. Let me put this on. But continue talking, don't worry. Yes.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here today. And I think I joined the internship in the last 3 months. The internship, I don't need to be sold on it because sponsor B, Coach B, we've come a long way. I know some of us in the class wouldn't know that, but we've really, really come a long way. She's the only one, and I'll say this, and I say this everywhere. She's the only one that can call me by my middle name, and I feel extremely happy about that. I'm just giving a background to the contest so that we can understand. And I'm not too sure 99% of the people on this cohort know how close I am to Coach B, which is now sponsor B. We actually finished from the same university. I'll put it that way. I don't know, she's smiling because she knows that she kept it professional and I kept it professional, and that she's sure, before this academic came up on board, we've done so many things together. Just let me put it out there. When I wanted to do my PMP about 8 years ago, she was the one that put me through. And we were all surprised that I could pass at the very first attempt. So we were thinking about another phase in life, and she came up with a strategy. Part of her strategy is that I should join this cohort. And so therefore, she's my personal advisor on career advancement. She's my loving sister. She is very dear to me. And so looking at what she's done, and I have a special name that I also call her if she reaches out to me. I'll say, when I start talking about Omowe, and all those kind of things, then you can appreciate the background. So I am not surprised that I was able, and she just told me flatly that what those things that I'm talking about, when I come to this thing, that I'll be a different person. To cap it off, she said, okay, you know what, I'm going to give you a birthday present. So come to the class. And so she did actually give me a birthday present full of knowledge. She has an idea about my background, and I do know that we know each other very, very well. Now, to go further to the program itself, I didn't really think that I was going to be involved as much as I did later on. But I got involved as from the 4th week, and I had a wonderful partner to work with. Very, very determined, a go-getter as a partner. She doesn't like to be messed up. So I sort of qualities in her, and I said, oh, okay, this is a good partner. So we're going to work together. So let's see how we're going to make this work. Sometimes you just go and say, this is what I want you to do. I said, okay, yes, ma'am. I'll say to myself, I just say, okay, this is what you want us to do, I'll do. So, and I also had a strategy against her. So anytime I'm going to bed and I know she's sleeping, so I'll type everything I want her to do the next day. I'll put it there. So by the time I wake up in the morning, I'm just checking up on her. She will have done virtually everything. I said, so the team is working. She didn't know. So we'll talk, sometimes we disagree. She will say whatever she wants to say. I won't mind. I know that when I'm going to bed, everything I want the team to do, I'll put it back there. So fantastically, she took it by the chin, and then, just to show a little bit of teamwork, then I had a whole lot of conversations with, interesting people. I had a lot of go-to people when there are things that needed to be done, and then we got things done. I, learned one thing that I want to say is this. I always like to look at things from this side of the coin. I know that some of us would think that some of the team members we had were excessively a little bit uncooperative. Let me use the word mildly. But I would also say that in the midst of everything, yes, you can have people who are there, but we also need to work with a whole lot of knowledge to work with people. Sometimes we have to look beyond the optics and then look at the fact, because I don't know whether a lot of people will know, what I'm after is actually to get the work done. And so therefore, even if you have to punch me in the face, you have to say some things, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that at the end of the day, we get what we want. Then later on, then we'll come back to it. We'll come back to that. But at the moment, you just got to get things done. So we have some interesting, cohorts from other team members from other team phase who actually, based on their own perspective, which is probably where life is. Everybody will have different perspectives. So yes, we want to work together as a team, but we have to find a way around it. We have to respect each other's view. So I will want to say that this program is very educative, it's very informative, and it's well thought of, and that I know that as feedbacks are coming in right and left, that I am so sure that by the time I come back, recommend someone, the program will be a better program. The program is global in nature, which is due to vision, and I want to appreciate the sponsor for that vision. Yeah, a little bit about the coaches. We had an interesting coach in Coach Akin. Very calm, cool, collected coach. Very, has a way of communicating his views across in a very beautiful manner, the manner of delivery and all those kind of stuff, which are fantastic anyway. And that, so I want to believe that he did everything he could probably do to help the team, a better team, to educate everyone and move like that. I know Coach Oedi also tried. I checked up her LinkedIn and I probably figured out that she also went to Lautech anyway. So, I knew that about that, but of course, we never had that conversation. So I just knew by the side. I just had a feel about her since she was there. I wanted to figure out a little bit of one or two people along the board. So I did that. So, I'm proud that she also went to the school I went to, she probably would know people that we will know together. So, which is fine, because anyone that goes to my school, I'm always proud to associate with them. So we're good. So she also did fantastically well. The week Coach Akin was very busy, she stepped in, she did all she could do, middle of the night, she did everything. So I was very observative of that. And so when she decided to take some time off to attend to them, I could understand, but she was a good deputy. And of course, it's not easy to coordinate a whole lot of people. So I can imagine what Coach Riley was trying to do, trying to coordinate everybody. Kudos to you. And then I did reach out. I don't think outside my team, the only person I reached out to was Coach Saidat, and I want to thank her. She got back to me. I don't think that I reached out to others, but I think that I also I took notice of Coach Tokwe, Coach, I think what's her name again, Tenny, then Coach Benga, who is always giving great feedback. So I want to thank everybody for being part of it. Then my little take is because maybe I once why I wanted to say the little bit take is I'll tell you something that was very funny. I once went for an interview to become a project manager, maybe about 8 or 9 years ago. I can't remember. And then the interviewer was talking about time boxing and things like that. Honestly, I didn't even know what that meant. So that's why the interviewer knew that I was just talking from book. So why that became something was maybe a little bit of technical words in trying to coach the student, maybe a little bit of technicality. I don't know whether that was taught earlier on. I didn't really hear that. So maybe a little bit of technical words that if somebody throws it out at you, you probably have an understanding that this person, in addition to the practical nature, can see. The guys that came yesterday that came to do this, you will see them, they want to talk in plain English. They add a little bit of technicalities and put it there. So you have to be flowing. So, so sometimes if we also have a little bit of technicality, just put it there, right there, just, to put it in so that when we speak, we can also add some technical jargons to what we're saying. So that would be it. I know that this joining this class was part of a bigger design that me and Sponsor B had. So I know that we will take it off from there. We'll look at the next line. And by the way, everything she's recommended is where her. So she recommended this for me. She doesn't even need to. I reached out and say, hey, what is next? I'm looking at the next phase of my life. What is next? And then she's just saying, okay, if this is what is next, let's look at it with so number of your experience. This is what you should be looking at. So this is what you should do. This is what you should do. This is what you do. So we're on that path, and that's what we're doing. So I would like to thank each and every one who had made it possible and who had one way or the other supported in this journey of mine. I've learned a lot. It's never easy interacting with people, but ultimately, maybe because of the kind of background I had, excuses, somebody else not being doing what they have to do is not really the kind of thing that I take. My focus is always getting things done. Yes, it is true. There are people who have, you could have written black and white and they will have agreed. But at the end of the day, formality, paperwork, they are fantastic. But if you have to be at the top of things, then all those things, they are good. But you have to look beyond those things. And that's why some of them, I know some of my teammates, when I want to go, they say, don't go there, don't go there, don't go there. They know that you, so, but why I'm going there is because, maybe because of my background, you have to get things done. So I thank everybody. Just like Coach Riley had suggested, maybe we can add each other on LinkedIn. I don't think I've been on LinkedIn for a while, but I think when I joined back some years back, maybe I updated it up to that. So now I could confidently go back to rework it. And Sponsor B knows that I can't even write a CV successfully without her. So she knows I cannot do it. And she knows I cannot even renew my PMP certificate without her. So there's nothing. so that way, so we'll take it from the other side. So I want to thank you very much for always telling me that it is. And then I look forward to seeing you, and we look forward to working on something fantastically together, and we look forward to what we set out to do. We look forward to achieving them. So once again, I want to thank everybody for who have been part of this journey together with me. I've learned from you. I hope that maybe one or two things you could pick from me, but generally, it's been a wonderful learning experience for me. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, DB. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. The funniest thing is, as DB was talking earlier, about joining each other on LinkedIn and connecting, I actually saw a LinkedIn request from Abiola Bello. So immediately he has gotten on board and he has started sending LinkedIn requests to everyone. Yeah, so thank you. And then also regarding the time boxing that you were talking about, earlier before the internship started, we had the specialization classes. So they were actually taught all the technicalities. So things like time boxing and everything, they were actually taught during the Scrum classes. And then, of course, as Scrum Masters, we do have our daily stand-up, though it was usually more than 15 minutes, but I get it. So, but all the same, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Okay, so moving on. Toby Loba. Hi, Toby.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Hmm.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Um, Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. So for me, the past 6 months with Ava basically has been nothing short of transformative. And so for me, it's not just a program, or I would say like it's not just a course, but I would give it a master class, really. I'll give it a master class. And for me, it's a master class in growth that are led by competent coaches. I mean, facilitators, very incredible, very amazing, very competent. I mean, every lesson, everything was practical. They made each of the lesson very practical, very inspiring, very challenging. And truly it was a valuable, experience for me. So I would like to, say a few things on how the lessons I have learned in the past 6 months has improved or helped my career. So I'm sure a lot of people here, especially my team, already knows that I'm an HR professional. And so for me, it has transformed my role as an HR person. So I currently work in a fintech space and as an HR lead. And my knowledge in this program, especially the path of the AI tools, the project management tools, and some of the theories that were also taught alongside. I have been able to practicalize them and start using them. They are now like part of my, daily work, daily strategy, basically, and they have really made me more effective and more impactful. In fact, I remember a lot of the things I do now, especially when it comes to communication or putting out things out there to general staff, coming from the HR units. So I report to the CCO, and then he would ask me, Toby, your emails, your how did you put it? Your communication lately is becoming very, very incredible. Like how? What are you using? ChatGPT you are using? I said no, I'm not using ChatGPT. ChatGPT is still. So, and even the ChatGPT himself, the way, because I remember, I think it was Coach Riley that taught us the ChatGPT, the personalization of it. Sometimes when I relate with ChatGPT, it will be like we are talking like we are friends, because he's talking to me like my friend, like he knows me, like, oh, this is still why would you say this? Don't make yourself, don't be embarrassed. The way he will be talking, I'll be like, I see this ChatGPT. So yeah, I mean the way, I mean, it has really made me very effective and very impactful. And I would like to say something. I would like to give some, thanks to, first of all, the CEO of Ava Academy, Bumiter. So again, I would also like to put this out there. So myself and Mrs. Bumi, we've known each other now for 6 years. And she was the reason I am now in the tech space, or I'll say tech industry. So my first tech company that I worked with 6 years ago was gotten for me by her, by Mrs. Bumi. So, and that was when I have known her. So, and right from that year, since 2019 now, 2019 precisely, since 2019, I have, in fact, she has been an incredible person. Very, very amazing, very approachable. And so for me, she has also really helped because right now I used to tell people that I don't think I have, any other interest in any industry aside tech, because tech for me has, since I have joined the tech industry, my knowledge and, it has been so challenging and very inspiring for me. And my reason for joining AVA was, me wanting to upskill and also, outside my field in the HR. Now that I have been in the tech for 6 years, I want to know more. I want to know how, these things work. Aside me just hiring the tech developers or tech hosts and all that. So yeah, again, I would like to thank Coach Akin. Coach Akin has been very incredible. His leadership, honestly, is second to none. I want to thank him for pushing us, for guiding us, and for showing us what true leadership looks like, really. He did not just teach us, he inspired us. And in fact, I don't know what to say at this point to Coach Akin and also to Coach Oyede. They've been both amazing. The best coach so far for me, honestly. And finally, to my brilliant colleagues. Yeah, I just mentioned a few names, the people I have, been able to establish a relationship with outside the program. One, I would say Kome, Yemisi, of course, we've been friends before, have I? Miriam, yes, Miriam, Dare, Yvonne, Tayo in products, yes, Kola, Abimbola, I mean, everyone really. You guys have turned, the learning for me into a community. So your support, the whole experience together, you've made the journey a memorable one. So I just want to thank Ava for making for this program, for making it like a network, of brilliant people, where we can all come together to learn. And we are not just learning, we are not just stepping forward, but we are better prepared, to lead and to do amazing outside, the real world there. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toby. Why won't your coach Aki, why won't he be the best for you? Is he not your coach? Is he not your coach?
Yes.
But honestly, it really brings something really unique and beautiful to the cohort. And we really appreciate having him on board all the time. We definitely don't take him for granted, and he knows we don't take him for granted. So thank you so much for the kind words, Toby. Okay, so I can see that we have Tayo on the call as well. Hi, Tayo. Hello, Tayo. Are you there? Are you available to talk? Oh, usually he's at work at this time, if I'm not mistaken. If you can actually drop your message in the
No,
chat
no,
room, we'd
no.
really appreciate
He's
it.
going to talk. He's actually at church. So I told him to
Oh,
quickly go into
okay,
the car to
okay,
give us 2 minutes to drop to come forward. So let's just allow him. He
okay.
has
All right,
something he's
no
doing, but I
problem.
just said he should indulge us for 2 minutes. So
All right, thank you. So we wait for Tayo. So while we wait for Tayo, this is a reminder to everyone, if you've not filled the testimonial form, please go ahead and fill our testimonial form. See all these beautiful things you are saying, please go and put it in the testimonial. You understand? So that we can actually have it to be nice, it's part of what we use, with your consent, of course, as part of our advert. So please fill the testimonial link. And then I believe Funsho, the other coordinator, dropped the message about the one-on-one career counseling session with Coach B. If you've not joined, if you've not sent your available dates to her, please do that. And of course, the requirements for doing that. Number one, you filled my testimonial form. Then number two, of course, full payment actually entitles you, or rather qualifies you to meet with sponsor B, with Coach B one-on-one. But don't worry, because we have some people on the payment plan. We try to make it as easy as possible for everyone. We understand. So once you are done with your payments, you'll be able to have your session with sponsor B. Okay, so we have Tayo on the call. Hi, Tayo. Can you switch on your camera, please? Just for the 2 seconds, you'll be saying something. Oh, you already dropped his message in the chat room. Can you talk, Tayo? It would be nice to actually hear your voice and see your face too.
Yeah.
Hi, nice to
I
meet
lost
you.
him.
You are muted, or we can't hear you. You are muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Yeah, this is the Stormy Petrel, the troublemaker Tayo. Uh, like I already posted in the chat group, the last 6 months has been very, very wonderful for me. I've had fun. I've enjoyed my stuff every step of the way. And coming onto the program was basically was because of two people. My wife was on the last cohort that ended in December, and then sponsor B, who's been a family friend for a very long time also. We had a talk, and she was like, all my experience in the corporate world can be summed up within the product management business or product management space. So I took on the course and said that okay, let me give it a shot. And 6 months after, I can say is the best money I've spent in the last 5 years, and I have no regrets about it. I've met people on this cohort, the likes of Bolaji, Okwe, Toby, Kome, Edno, Badmos, and a host of other people. I'm sure I've met quite a lot of people, and it's been fun. It's been fun. If you guys check your LinkedIn regularly, you'll have seen a lot of views from one particular person. That's me. I like to research people. I like to look up people, to know who they are, what they do, and to be able to situate and connect with them better. I've had fun on the project. I've had fun, loads and loads of fun, and you know, I can say that I'm prepared for the next 10, 15 years if I'm still in the corporate, whether I'm in the corporate world or I'm on my own, which is the ultimate dream. I think I've learned enough from this program to push me on to the next level. And one thing for me is I'm a firm believer in constant learning. I don't believe learning ends with this particular cohort that I have done. I have registered for some other things that I would like to do to add to what I've currently learned, because the day you stop learning is the day you die. And there's still a lot more to be done, of course. But all in all, uh, I've had fun. I've enjoyed myself. I've learned a lot. Like I was telling sponsor B one-on-one, I have learned a lot. Okay. And I do hope that everyone has learned a lot also in the whole, the whole program. And I certainly hope and believe that outside of AVA, when we see, it's all going to be hugs and kisses and handshakes across board. Sponsor B, salute. Thank you for putting up this program. Thank you for putting everything together. Everybody on the cohort, Coach Benga, I'm not easy to deal with. I can be very, very stubborn. Yes. Coach Saidat, yes. The same thing. Yes, I am very, very stubborn. I know. I know. Come, you had a feel of it. I will not sign this document. But we still moved past it. Yeah, it's one of those things. So everybody, I say, it's been fun. It's been really, really fun. Really, really fun. It's nice to meet all of you. On that note, I say, I sign out. I go back into the church. Merry Christmas,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should say thank you so much,
Thank
Tayo.
you.
Really lovely
Yeah.
to hear your voice. Okay, so do enjoy the rest of your day. We release you so you can go back to your program. Thank you for
Thank
honoring
you.
us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's call on Winifred now. Hi, Winifred. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Coach Reliat. Good evening.
Beautiful. Good evening. Yes.
Sorry, I joined
welcome.
late. I was sleeping.
It's understandable. I understood. I understand as well.
It's Miriam that even called to say, where are you? Are you not going to graduate today? I think I've graduated already. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Coach Sponsor B. Good evening to our coaches. Good evening, Coach Radiat. First off, I want to thank God for the privilege to be able to attend this and actually pull through. It wasn't very easy, but he gave me the strength to pull through. Then thank you, Sponsor B, for being the corporate push that we have always, or that I always call on. I met her 8 years ago. Yeah, I met her 8 years ago, and I knew her sister first, then I met her, and each time I need to try and step up a little in my career, I call on her and we get things started, or I run away sometimes when she gives me something that I'm unable to catch up with. I'll run away, but I still come back, and she has never. Okay, fine. She'll flog you, but after flogging you, she'll still hug you and say, "Okay, you have done this. Okay, let's try and put things together." Thank you very much for always helping people grow in their careers. Little wonder you are able to get 5 jobs at the same time. Thank you very much. Thank you to our coaches. Thank you, Coach Adewale. Thank you, Coach Kenny. Coach Kenny, thank you. Thank you for always staying with us till 11, 12. 10 minutes to our time of presentation, 1 hour to our time of presentation, and you would explain everything to us in the very simplest way that you can, and never getting angry. That's all, like day before yesterday, when you actually started talking I was like, what happened to Coach Kenny today? So when I said, oh, Coach Kenny, what happened? I think you just, and then you went back to yourself and you helped us out, put us through. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Coach Raliat, for every time we call on you, you are always there to say, okay, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. And you go ahead to explain everything. Thank you so much to my team member, Mariam. By the time we were in our fourth week, fourth week, because within this time I was handling so many other things. So she was more like the person who did most of the presentation work. My laptop packed up. So she did most of the presentation work. And at about the 4th week, I started calling her our guru, because she could now do PowerPoint. She could now put things side by side, go back and watch them. Thank you for always being there to do the work when we needed to do it. Thank you to other team members who would reach out to me. Sometimes I would ignore, sometimes I would answer, sometimes I don't ignore, sometimes it's my family, my yard people that would read your message, and I wouldn't know that it has been opened. So I apologize today. That's okay. I may not have seen it personally, but it had been opened. Thank you. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for the ones who called. Maybe I didn't pick, then I called back. Those I didn't reply, I apologize. What again? I would recommend this place, even if you don't ask me to, because all through this time, it was rigorous. It was stressful. I jokingly told my husband that these ever people are after my life. I don't understand. I'll come back from work, 9 o'clock, I'm on a call. Towards the last 2 weeks, 9 o'clock, I'm on a call till 11. And then you sleep by 4 or 5, you're awake. No, these people are after my life. But I still found the strength to keep going. Thank you very much for Ava. Ava has been very empowering. Ava has been very detailed. I was able to complete some things that I was doing at the office and feeling fly because I learned some things at Ava. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you very much, Winifred. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your dedication, for your hard work, for your perseverance. I know there were times, you were tired, you were exhausted, but you pushed through. See your beautiful smile today. See your pretty smile today. So thank you so much for staying till the end. All right, so, and then next we have Yemisi. Hi, Yemisi, are you there? I show Yemisi Pepe Friday night. Was it Friday night? No, Saturday morning when we were doing rehearsal for the demo. I'm sure Yemisi was tired of me on Saturday morning when we were doing the rehearsal for the demo. I really, really want to hear from Yemisi. Hello, Yemisi, are you there?
I'm here. Good day.
You know.
Evening. You're hearing me from. Um, First off, I would like to appreciate the academy, and this is just the reason: the fact that they could come together this fantastic academy. All through last year, I was actually looking for where I could get hands-on experience on a live project, the ability to work on a project. And most academy or institution I reach out to, they are more of the theoretical aspect, the theoretical knowledge. And having a friend as an HR, that's Toby Loba, I would always disturb her, Toby, what should I do? Because I was actually also looking to transition into the project management space. And I knew that when I get to interviews, they won't ask you what is business case, what is project charter. They will ask you like your experience on the job, right? What have you experienced as a project manager? And I knew that what I needed aside getting the theoretical knowledge of project management, and also the fact that you need to also get certified to have like a bigger chance to get into that space. You also need that the hands-on theoretical experience. Sorry, the practical experience. And Toby was like, let me see. I know one auntie, that's Bumitero, and she runs this amazing academy. In fact, I've actually even enrolled. So I got the information late because it was just the internship I joined. I could not join the program management training itself. And really, really paid me because I did that elsewhere and it was not it at all. Like it was just like waste of money, right? And in fact, I had to resort to reading on my own to just have a grasp of what's actually good. And also with this internship made me connect one and two together. Like, okay, this is what I read in the books. This is how it's being done, like in real life. I want to use this medium to appreciate the academy for. I don't know when you guys started this program, but you're doing a great work. You're doing a fantastic job, and for me it is money well spent. Like, in fact, I didn't want to mention where I did my training from. What I even paid regarding this internship is not as much as what I paid in the other academy for my training, and I didn't get as much value as what I've had up till now on the internship. So, and I'm glad that I didn't. Although there are times that I almost gave up because there were a lot of things happening in my friend, even personally. But when I just come on the call, like our weekly calls, like our update calls, Coach Akin will just start with, yeah, you see, tell us about your day. Yeah, you see, so things like that, we just want you to just like put in your best to actually like to finish strong. And I want to also appreciate my team members. I was made to understand the great effect of teamwork. It was really, really evident in the way we completed the project. It was very evident. We were able to leverage on our strengths. We're also able to protect our weaknesses, but there's some that are actually good in presentation. Why not take this? There's some that are actually good in like coordinating everybody, bringing everybody together, and we just leverage on that, and I guess it's the reason why we are standing strong till now. What else? Okay, so again, God has told herself that she was able to inculcate what she has learned while on the internship in her day-to-day activities. Same way myself. I can remember when we did our 2026 strategy section, and it was time for our CIO to speak. And when he was talking about how he would improve our digital transformation, how he was going to turn this around, like bring in innovation, he was talking about the project was going to bring aboard, the application was going to create to actually help with our banking application and all of that. And I could relate. It was as if I was like in his head, I was with him on the job because I could understand every terminology, every word he was saying. And that's because I was at that point, I was working on the life project. And when I got to my office, when my boss asked me, let me see, tell me, well, how was it for you? What did you learn from the strategies? And I told him that for me, it was when the CIO spoke, I could and I told him this was how I felt, although he didn't know that I was doing this internship side, but I thought I really appreciated what the CIO had said because I could relate, and that was thanks to the knowledge I've actually gotten or gained from the internship. So I believe that because I think the next phase for me now will be to focus on my certification, get it, and then be hungry for the project management marketplace. So I would want to appreciate coaches, Coach Akin and also Coach Oyede. For me, Coach Akin has been fantastic, and maybe because I'm actually naturally drawn to men that are calm. So I don't know him one-on-one, but the way he talks on the call, the way he speaks to us, I sense him as someone that's actually very calm. The way you manage people, even when people are agitated, because I can remember there are times that I would be like the meeting will be hot, and he would just, and also Demola too. I think he had that effect like, okay guys, let's calm down. That they will always see the good of every situation. Like, don't let us focus on the bad, don't let us focus on the negative that is going on. Let us focus on the positive, and then that is what we are going to like capitalize on, and then we move forward, and then we cross that hurdle. So again, I want to appreciate the management of the academy for bringing this together. I am super grateful. I know that my next phase is going to be beautiful. I know I'm starting strong on my next phase, and it's all thanks to this academy. And it's been life-changing for me. The experience I've had has been life-changing for me. You guys will not know what I went through last year just to get where I could like actually experience that. I could experience that project management, hands-on experience. I was looking for it desperately last year, and I'm glad that I was able to get into the academy, and then also like started it well and also ended it well. Thank you so much. I think that brings me to the end of my remarks. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, Yemisi. It's nice for you to that we were able to hear from you and you shared your experience with us. Thank you so much. And now, yes. Okay, so please, is there anybody else that I missed? I don't want to overlook anyone. Is there anybody that I missed? Anybody else that I didn't call? Okay, I think I called Enobong. Okay, Toby. Toby is still raising her hand. Hold on, Toby. Let me see if
No,
Enobong is available now. Hello, Toby. You want to say something?
yeah, don't
Okay, I'm
worry. I
guessing.
wanted to mention that Enobong.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. So, Enobong, are you available now?
Yes, so I'm active.
Aha. Yes. Please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Compliment of the season, and wow, I don't even know where to start from. I really don't know where to start from. It's been fun. It's been adventurous. It's been crazy. Permit me to use that word. It's been fun actually. For real. It's been really, really fun. Getting to work with people I've never met before. Quite strange. But yes, it has been fun for you. It has been fun. Well, just like the saying goes, give honor to whom honor is due. I would first of all want to thank Coach B first of all, because she was Coach B first before she became Sponsor B. So let me thank the version of Coach B first. So thank you so much for putting this together. Everybody have been saying they met you 50 years ago, 8 years ago, 6 years ago. Me, I met you 100 years ago. You was smaller. People are just call it big years. So I met Coach B not quite long, before the project started, and we happened to just, uh, got in touch with each other. She was like briefing me on the career path to take, and we ended that section by she asking me to take 2 courses on allison.com, which was on HR management and project management as well, which I did. And just like I said when we started the cohorts, I managed to pass more in the training than more in project management than in the HR. So she was like, okay, she has this coming up, and it's really been nice for me to enroll. I was like, man, my hand is full at the moment, too, but then again, God helped me. God helped me. So I am grateful. This has been another part of life I never knew existed. Yes, that's what it is. I am grateful, and thank you so much. And I think someone was talking about the team bonding. I would say my own experience of the team bonding is top notch. I love my team. Oh my God. Funny thing is that I was going for product management. So I went to go and meet sponsor B. I was like, Ma, since I have a background in UI UX design, should I go for product management? She was like, okay, go and sit down. So I had to retrace my step back to project management, and I am not regretting it at all. I love my team. My team members are the best. We are the best, guys. I love you guys so much. Funny thing is that since the cohort started, uh, because I chose the project management quite late, so I was the last person to present. So when Kome and I think it was Abdul Jabbar presented, I was supposed to be the person to present next week Sunday. And the funny thing is that I don't know what happened. The network in my estate ceased. MTN. I was like, Jesus Christ. So my village people had to wait till I wanted to present. My village people had to wait patiently until it's my turn now to coordinate everywhere. That I was now having network issues. I suffered. No, I actually suffered because I was carrying the phone all around the estate. I was just walking as if I came to look for house there. Meanwhile, I'm staying there. I was just walking up and down. Even the security guys yesterday were like, okay, what's happened? I said, I don't go understand using they do me like this. So it was crazy and fun. That's why I said it was adventurous. So I am so happy that I partook in this. So happy. Thank you guys so much. To my amiable coaches. Wow, I thought about asking Coach Akin one question. If you were not into project management, what would you have been doing? Because how come you're so good in it? No, sir, you are someone to emulate. We haven't seen you before, but we love your energy. Yes, we love your energy. We love what you brought to the platform. Yes, you have the spirit of coming everywhere. Yes, we are so grateful to you. And then to Coach Oyedi. Coach Oyedi actually gave me a free section, a free career section once. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. To my yes, I won't forget to give accolade to other coaches that are here present, and then to the QA Coach Michael. Thank you so much. If you're hearing this, thank you so much. You actually tried for us. Thank you so much. Back again to my lovely team members, Toby, Kola, Abiola, Modupe, all of you. Let me see. Yes, you guys are the best. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Contraliat, I see you, Jerry. Eshigo. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Enobong. Thank you. And now, yes, so we've come to the part of the graduation ceremony that everybody has been waiting for, where we now hear from the Odogu herself, the Queen Bee. Like somebody told, in fact, let me tell you your latest nickname, Coach B. Yvonne was telling me on Friday nights after the session that we had, that's go live, go no go session that we had after the negotiation. Yvonne said, no, I've given Coach B a new name. Her name is now Queen B. I have fallen in love with her all over again. Please tell her, her new name is Queen B.
Okay. So cohort 3.3, even Raliat, Aki, all your coaches, you shook all of them. I think this has been the most challenging cohort that Raliat has ever coordinated. Raliat, yesterday when you finished, she said, I'm going to sleep. I said, what happened? She said, this cohort, guess what? I sensed it like 2 weeks before this cohort ended. I was seeing the pattern. I was seeing so many things going wrong. You remember that presentation you guys did too? I think we did the interview prep or something. And I was trying to prep you guys, asking questions because everywhere was calm. Then Yvonne said, oh, no, Coach P, we're presenting tomorrow on Sunday. I said, okay. I was trying to help out, but they did not get it. I said, okay. Come to the program board and meet sponsor B. No problem. I'll be waiting for everybody. So for me, I saw a mixture of personalities in this cohort. I saw a team that did not work as a team for the first 5 or 6 weeks. You're all working like, how we have different departments in an organization. Oh, this one is in finance. Oh, this one is in procurement. Oh, this one is in engineering. And it's the same thing that HR people always, that's why they always send us to team training. We're always wondering, why are they sending us on teamwork? Is it not just teamwork? No, I tell you, teamwork is not as easy as how we project it. So, I told, when we sold this course to many of you, we never told you that you will learn presentation skills. We said just come and learn project management. Did you notice? I knew some of you who are very shy would learn to have confidence. I knew that some of you that, when God was distributing patience in heaven, some of us did not get it. Abby? But guess what? The cohort will teach you, like what Abiola Bello said, that I learned more patience. Yes. Because when you are dealing with different people, you won't know that even you thought you had patience. If someone had told you before that I'm very patient with people, now you are working with people, you saw another part of you. You rediscovered yourself. I'm sure you saw that. For some of you is, oh, I just want to work on my own solo. I don't want to involve people. You cannot do it alone. I saw some people who were not confident of themselves, but because they had to come to present, they had to, everybody is doing it here. Why am I not learning this thing? Do you understand? Let me tell you, the same speech you give to Trump, if you give that same speech to Obama, all of us will be giving Obama a standing ovation. True or false? Same speech, same content. But what's different is the delivery and style. Every leader must learn excellent communication skills. Some of you could, bring up the issue, but you could not present it in such a way that every other person listens to you. Some of you were communicating frustration. Some of you were communicating, problems, but you are not a problem solver. Do you understand? Did you see what happened on Friday? Friday was a highlight. I've spoken to like 3 or 4 people. Your coaches tried, everybody at loggerheads. And I said, okay, you want me to give you a go, no go. You understand? Decision. And I said, I want to see where the issues are. What happened first? They presented me issues 47. Out of 47, only 14 of them were the major issues. So why am I going through 47? So what did I say? I said, go and first remove all the yes, the ones you've resolved, and let us focus on our focus. Then the team ran back to quickly do that. And by the time they presented it, you know, we were taking them one after the other, and I was making everyone see reason. So that was Coach B. I hope you know, on Friday was Coach B, not Sponsor B. You know, Sponsor B would have just, you know, Sponsor B, no patience. Sponsor B is like, I gave you guys $20K, and you guys are giving me story. You know, just like how any management would think. Because in that person's head is, they have gone to sort that money. It's like you paying your child's school fees, and the teacher tells you that, oh, your child is always sleeping in class. I don't wake him, oh, because he's resting. Let me leave him. What would you say as a parent? Every other child is active. My child sleeps in class, and you say it's okay. You are not waking that child to learn. Do you understand? That's the same way. And we purposely put in that persona of Sponsor B because guess what? This was my reality when I worked in the telecom company. Where Kome says she knew me from, guess what? I had a CIO that taught me consulting. He was always hard. Oh my God. And guess what? He was even a small man in stature. You know, someone that you think that if I see this man inside lift, I go quickly rack him. I go rack him. As in, you know, at least if you see someone like me, you know I'm big. So even if you want to say you want to rack me, you look at it. I'm telling you, that person that made me a consultant today is a very small man. Someone that if I give him my elbow, you don't understand, he will fall down. And this demand that every 2 weeks, God, oh, when is that week? Every fortnight in my life, I'll sit down and I'll be asking myself many questions. What if he says this? Bumi, what are you going to say? What if he says this, Bumi? What are you going to say? Because guess what? You are the one in charge and not the developer that is messing everybody up. Did you notice that part? So guess what? On Thursday, when we had that issue, was it Wednesday or Tuesday? The issue of the wrong link. I think on Wednesday. You know, the developer sent me a message saying 8 people have reached out to him. Phone call, SMS, and he asked me, he said, Madam, you know, you and I tested that link. Are you sure they test? I said, I've seen that is a wrong link. Don't answer them. Do you understand? I wanted you guys to figure things out. I wanted you to know that paying attention to details is one of those skills that management promotes people for. See, when you say promotion, you guys think promotion is just, I know project management. Who is that person that can help to solve problems? Who is that person against all odds? That will stick out the neck to say, let me go and rub the ego. You heard Tayo, Abi? Tayo said he's a hard nut. Guess what? Someone like Tayo and a small stature was my boss. So it's either you buy a gun and kill that your boss, right? There's nothing that has not crossed my head when I was working with that man, that this man, make I just see him for car park, make I rush him myself. As in, I saw him like tormenting my life. But guess what? The first contract I ever got after I left paid employment, I went for a presentation. And guess what? I stunned the entire panel. One lady said, I just wrote all these questions before I left my office. If I wrote the questions a day before, I would have thought maybe one of the cleaners had seen the question on the table and had given it to me. That how come all the questions you had addressed it in your presentation? I said, I used to work for one man that, in fact, is a Oputa panel. Lion's Den, defending to him. And guess what? My life had not remained the same after I learned the rudiments of that work. There's nobody I can't defend to. There's no audience I can't see. Why? Go and get your facts right. Go and sit down and know the details. You see, when every week you guys are presenting to me, you know, even when your coaches are telling you, oh, excellent, excellent. I'll say, well, I'm not sure of that excellent, where it's coming from. Can we go to slide? I'm sure there everybody will say, sponsor B, eagle eyes, must see. And that's how management thinks. Do you understand? They are looking at the loopholes. They're looking at what does not add up. Sometimes they know that what you're saying is correct, but they want to be sure, are you still on top of this thing to the end? And that's why you start to hear people, well, I did it to this level until my colleague, Monica, did it. Meaning, so you did not see this thing to the end yourself. So meaning, this my money. I thought you were so responsible. So I'll give you, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. The Christians know that Bible verse. That has been my watchword. The people who work for me, they already know that, including Ralia, that is a Muslim, already knows that better is the end of a thing. It's not the person who started it. It's the person who finished it. And you do it well. You see those skills, paying attention to detail. You see how just someone clicking on the wrong link and all of you started fighting yourself on Thursday. When I got the notification of Paystack and I saw test mode, I just laughed and I went to sleep. I said, even Raliat, I will not tell her what is wrong. I'll keep quiet. And I did. And on Friday, I saw that everything was falling apart, and I picked on. And I said, Tenny, jump on a call with me. Click on the link yourself. She said, no, it's a link that we were all there, even Coach. I said, it doesn't really matter. The first thing is, I need to ascertain that all what you guys are saying is true. Because I've seen time and time again. I've worked with all sorts of people. And I'm telling you, paying attention to detail will save us lots of things than just assuming, no, Pius is top notch. He clicked on that link while we were there. He did, she kept defending, and I asked her, did you click on the link yourself? And there was dead silence. You see? Problem solving, I said, I hear you. Oh, Olatope was there. Oh, okay. Who else was there? Oh, okay. No problem. But click on the link while we are here. So after like almost 2 hours, it was from that demo she started calling Yvonne. She was dragging Pius. I said, Tenny, what happened? She said, no, Coach B, hold on. I can put the profile. I said, which link? I said, since yesterday night, I knew you guys used the wrong link because I got the notification. Test mode. Even though the right one was communicated. And this is to everybody. You see that small mistake had a major ripple effect. Many of you did not know. So we always, it's just a honest mistake. It's just a small mistake. Unfortunately, in tech, you see that small mistake, a customer can lose revenue, money. And guess what? You find yourself on social media, somebody is dragging your company for that small mistake. Being organized is another thing. I saw so many people flipping between one presentation and the other, like, sit down before you have any presentation. Plan how the presentation would look. Plan before. That's what makes you organize. So that man single-handedly made me a consultant. When you say pay attention to details, ask the right questions. And that's what I did to you guys on Friday. And I saw that everybody kept quiet. And I kept, okay, product manager said this. So if you guys had listened earnestly to how they rejected your products, you'd have gone back to say, okay, these are their concerns, guys. Can we run this test ourselves? Can we first validate that all what they're asking for is even, until we realized that some user stories were not even part of it. Did you see that? You were doing double the work. You were just working without structure. Until I started asking questions, then everybody said, so that's problem solving. Did you see that? I did not make the product managers look like, they were a problem. I had so many comments. Product managers, very arrogant. Product managers, very uncooperative. But that is how it is in real world. Product managers, we chase them from beginning to the end. On the long run, how do we know how to rub each other's ego? You don't know that we rub ego at work. Chairman, sir. You don't know that I have names for all my... Hey, chairman, double chair. Ogamio, too much boss. As in, at the end of the day, You know, that place that I'm going to is where I'm going to. Some of you hear side comments and you get distracted. I've had team members call some things. No. You listen to me when I'm talking. I'll say, okay, sir. Have you heard that one before? Okay, sir. I'm sure some of you would have heard that and go like, why must I keep quiet for you? Two of us cannot be mad at the same time. Shall we will resolve this issue? That's where I'm going. Okay, sir. Please speak. Please speak. So when the person finished speaking, I said, so can I now talk? Me that I know that I'm still going to make you look like a fool, but I'll be solemn in what I want to say and I'll still pass the message. I have passed message, Sote. My senior manager had to boss me in a meeting to say, it's just left for you to tell your boss, shut up, you fool, Bumi. Because, you know, solemnly, you made your point clear and there's no noise and with all smiles. I say, yes, that's a skill that I learned. I saw that, you know, you guys were just, you know, arguing with each other instead of negotiating. Okay, can we pick this first one? Okay, business analyst. So is this user story even correct? What does it say? None of you went back to verify all those claims, but instead you just thought your product managers were saying no. This is what is going to happen in real life. People will always say no to you. In fact, that no, I hear it a lot. People would always tell you that, you know, it cannot work. And I've delivered projects worth 500 million. So you can imagine how many stakeholders. I have some people that I have to carry along. I was discussing with Bimbo and I was telling that I once had a stakeholder that I had to, he was one person that I needed to escalate. I went to report him to his director. Guess what the director told me? Umi, has Uncle D seen that document? Hey, in my head is, I came to report someone to you. The director is saying, has Uncle D, the same person I came to report. You don't understand. I came to report someone to his director. The director is telling me back, has that person seen that my document? That was when I knew that, I'm in big trouble. God, I need you here to break this guy. I don't sign document until 2 weeks. I changed my strategy. I moved from being corporate. I moved to finance department to go and be sitting with him that, Uncle Dio, I'm going to be working for you. Just take me as your PA because this document, if I don't sign it, they will sack me. But some of you would have gone, no. It's unprofessional. It's English. I realized that I needed to change strategy. This guy was not going to break. Even his director was telling me that I still have to meet him. So when he's going for breakfast, I'll follow him. I'll say, can me and my uncle come and eat? And I'll be paying. Uncle JM, okay, insults me now. I say, you're a bad girl. You know you're my egbon. He paid. We went back. I was working. I had my laptop. When he was going for lunch, I said, Uncle D, is it time again? You know me, I'm working as your PA. The guy paid for lunch again. The next morning I came, good morning, my neighbors. I'm here again, Uncle D. I've resumed. I'm sure some of you cannot do that. The guy saw me second day. Bumi, you have? I said, I'm here. Hey, I've resumed. They've released me in IT department. They said if I don't sign it, I should not come back. So let them know that I'm your PA. This is the same corporate world, though. Guys, same corporate world. Do you understand? Guess what the guy did? Where is Bumi's documents? After day 2, he got tired of paying for my breakfast and lunch. Bumi, you are stubborn, no money. I only want to deliver, Nisa. Okay. So tell me, what is in the document? Do you know I had to explain different parts? He said, show me page. So what did I do? I had read that document over and over. As he was asking me, show me reporting, I said, Uncle D, it's page 22. You don't understand. If it is you people, you'll be passing document that you have never read. Most of the document that you guys were sending to me, most of your colleagues never read such documents. Bumi, show me. I said, Uncle D is on page 13. second paragraph. You don't understand? Just to let you know that I'd read the book, meaning anything that can delay me, this guy, I'm not, today, So when he saw that he said, Bumi, page 13, page 18, 22, you already, I said, Uncle D, I already know the areas that, your own area is on the document. So I'd already studied them. So I know that you were going to ask me questions. He said, so you're even prepared. I said, Uncle D, why will I be signing a document I don't know what's inside? Do you understand me? That's how to be prepared. If I ask many of you now, project managers, they're saying they're the best team. How many people read the project charter? It was until DB sent me the project charter. He was asking me for the budget. I smiled. I said, do you know the budget is in your charter? He said, I said, have you read it? Go back and confirm. Then you come back to me to sign. Do you understand? Basic things. This is what stalls job in the workplace. Imagine a director that has to be telling him page 13, page 18 in the same document I want him to sign. Why? Because the document doesn't really, every part of the document is not his area, but I was able to identify the part that is his own area, and I was ready for the journey. This has nothing to do with tech. It's a mind shift for everybody. Paying attention to detail. How many days did we lose? Product managers, they became the villain of the entire cohort. Don't mind them, those product managers. But nobody listened. That's your customer. If your customer is saying no, have you gone back to check why are they saying no? What seems to be the issue? They have a right to say no. And what are we doing to bring them, to win them to our side? Nobody was in all that you thought of was these people are proud, they are arrogant. That's all that I was hearing different, I smiled. I will smile when they give me the feedback. I say, oh, really? Okay. There's nobody. Ask Coach Akinola, we were on digital bank project before, and he was a Scrum master on it in 2022. And then the customer, we did not meet up to where we were, and we had to defend it. And I told the entire team, hold it, I'll take it. The customer finished me, as in, for something that had been dragging my team for 2 days. And then when they got to where, so I invited all of them to come and see how the customer was going to just finish me. You know how it is now when you're playing game, finish him. That's what they did to me. So when we finished, I called the meeting, said, Bumi, we never knew it's like this. I said, you see, when a customer pays you, they don't care. They only want the job done. They paid you for the job. Get the job done. I know so many times I have to cajole people, I'll rub their ego. Deep down in me, I'll be saying, this one, later when we finish this project, I will deal with this one. At the end of the day, you would have forgotten. So it's also a mind shift. I know some of you have learned more patience. Some of you have learned perseverance. Some of you have rediscovered yourselves. For some of you, if they had told you that you had patience working with people, you'd have said, no, I'm a patient person. No, tech will show you that you are not patient in any way. In fact, there are some people in the cohort now, they're not speaking to themselves like, no, I can't deal with that guy. You see? But if that guy is now your boss in the office, what will you do? You see that is stakeholder management that dealt with all of you and communication. Your choice of words, what you say. At the end of the day, I brought 14 things down to 6. Did you notice on Friday? I forced Tayo. I told Tayo, I said you should go and listen to, the go, no go. So he sent me a feedback before this. That's why I forced him to come and give the feedback here. He said when he listened, he said there's so many learning points. So you see, for some people, when we say change, some people don't want to accept your change. Change is difficult because the person's mindset is like, this is the right way. Even your right way, everybody the right way, until we all come back. and say, guys, let's look at this thing objectively. Let's poke it together, and then let's all agree. So we learned problem solving, right? On Friday. We learned negotiation skills. Did you see that? We learned good communication. Did you see that it was not Sponsor B that worked with you guys on Friday? He was Coach B. I was speaking them one after the other. I was asking questions. Product managers, are you now saying this is the reason? So they say, okay. So we agree with you. Do you understand? And at the end of the day, we all agreed. So 14 things came down to 16. So you see? But you all were carrying those 14 things. So if we were to look at your go, no go now, we should have added how many more things to it? 8 more out of your 47. So that at the end of the day, we had 41 over 47. If you do that, 41 over 47 times 100, always work with statistics. It will tell you how good you are and what you've done. So you see, but I'm grateful that something like this happened. If you go to your next interview, there are lots of talking moments for you. I hope you know. They ask you what were the challenges when you were running the DASCO. All of you, you don't need a textbook for that, right? You were working with people from different time zones, right? Then collaboration between teams was difficult. Do you understand? Then at the point where we needed to negotiate user stories, it was tough because, there's some things that we wrote in the user stories, the developer did not do them. There are some things that we did not write. And then product managers were requesting for it. So we had to all come to the table. You see, these are real life scenarios, not textbook. And I'm grateful that, I'm hearing the feedback. Of course, there's room for improvement. When I saw that the coaches were not seeing what I was seeing, I dragged all of them to a meeting. They did not gist you. That same Wednesday, 8 p.m. I dragged all of them and I said, guys, this mistake would have nipped it in the bud a long time. But however, it also slips by you guys. What happened? And then, so everybody, it was a learning moment. Because of the vision that I have, I already seen from 2 weeks that this cohort, there might be an extension. Until I told Raliat, I said, Raliat, you will likely extend this cohort immediately. No, we cannot extend. I said, so we need to do what? Immediately, she put on her damage control cap, and then she and Funsho for firing everything. I said, you see, if I had left you and did not make this noise, you wouldn't have known. And that's how everybody. I'm happy that there are lots of teaching moments that we had. I'm happy that some of you have started using some of the tools. I got happy with, was it Kola that said even his wife is using, the calendar. You see, small things you never can say. These are things that make life a lot easy. My calendar is always booked. So for me is when they send me, I said, no, I'm not available. This one, I'm not available. I have something doing with another client. I have something, but the calendar helps me to manage everything. I'm not superwoman. I always tell my team, I said, I'm only more organized than you are. That's the difference. So learn that, learn negotiation, communication, learn how to talk to people, learn how not to bring out your frustration, but the real work. Don't call people names. This is from it, but focus on the root cause, what really happened. You understand? And then, so many other things that you learn along the way. So I'm glad that this has come to an end. But, it has not ended. I'm still going to have a one-on-one session with everyone, meaning now that you're done, what next? What are the opportunities for you? So Funshaw is going to come to all of you and Raliat. I've given them my time slots. I intend to see each of you one-on-one, your own peculiar story and the opportunities for you. You're going to show me with your CV. I want to see how your future looks like. I want to be part of that journey. And Ava is also going to be part of the journey. So thank you, everyone. Thank you today. Today is Coach B. Sponsor B has ended as at last week. Today is Coach B. And then I say I'm signing out. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Sponsor B. Thank you for the kind words. We really, really appreciate it. Honestly, she's somebody that can just sit down and continue to listen to continuously. Okay, all right. So this is the junction. This is the point where we take pictures, everyone. Oh, before I take pictures, I think I saw Coach Akin's chat. He sent his message in the chat room. So while I'm about to read the message, I would like everyone to please quickly switch on their cameras because I'm going to take the group pictures. I was taking the pictures as you were all talking.
Chaki
I
is
was
on the
snapping
call.
everyone.
Would like to hear him
Yes,
speak. Sorry,
I
he's on
know.
the
Okay,
call.
Coach Akin, I hold on. Coach Akin speaking.
I want
Coach
to see his
Akin's
video, his
children.
face too.
Hold on. Yes, hold on.
Coach Aki's soldiers,
I'm
as in
telling you.
anything for
Oh
their
yeah,
coach. Their coach is
any
the best. Coach,
oh yeah,
Coach
Coach
Aki,
Akin, are you
the
available
best.
to talk now? Because he dropped message that he couldn't talk earlier. That's why. So Coach Akin,
Coach,
please, are you available to talk now?
no. Coach Aki is
I
the
know he's on
best.
the call, but he said he couldn't talk earlier. So Coach Akin, please,
They're
can you
all
talk now?
defending why he must talk. Now, wow.
That was then, Coach Ralia. That was then.
You
This
see,
is now.
Can you hear Yvonne?
Now, wow. I know.
Okay.
I don't care
Hello.
Yvonne. When she's introducing herself, I don't care Yvonne. I say, okay, let's see what their Jira board is looking like. I don't care Yvonne.
Oh yeah,
All
Coach
right.
Akin, please go ahead.
Hello everyone.
Thank you so much for the extra
yes.
confidence.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. So I don't know what to say because I'm
Ronke, what are you
overwhelmed.
wearing?
I'm overjoyed.
Hello, Ronke.
Can I continue? Can I continue?
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay, so like I was saying, congratulations to everyone. It's really nice to see your faces. Now I see some of the faces behind the voices, and I'm sure you can see my face too. Thank you for making this 6 months journey worth the while. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was gruesome. It was hard. It was exciting, and all of the in betweens, everything in between. It was a great time, and I'm happy that we are at this junction. And like Coach B said, and the coaches that have spoken ahead, that spoke ahead, this is just the beginning. I just want you to take the lessons, whatever you have learned from here, go on to apply them. It will do you a world of good. You may not see any tangible value right now for some of you, but I can assure you that in the nearest future, you will value, you will appreciate what you learned on this program. I'm happy that some of you have started applying it. Toby mentioned how this has impacted our work. Kola mentioned how it has, Kola's revelation, or is it testimonial, was very, very heartwarming for me. You and your wife using the calendar to remind yourselves of activities, that's fantastic. And I'm sure that if we all apply what we've learned, it's going to be um, we'll just stand out basically everywhere we find ourselves, at work, in church, in the mosque, everywhere you find yourself, amongst the society where you belong to, old school associations, colleagues in the profession, you always stand out. It's a given. Just apply what you have learned. I can't overemphasize that. If you do, then you make us proud, you make yourself proud. And at the end of the day, don't rest on this level. Strive for something bigger. Go for more knowledge, expand your knowledge, expand your view, expand just improve on yourself, get better and keep going.
And the sky is the limit. And we want to hear more great testimonies from about all of you. And you know, we want to see most of you become influencers yourself, where you can influence other people and coach them, you know, and share knowledge and help them in their transformative growth. And at the end of the day, we can all point to this cohort and say, yes, I learned from this cohort and I am who I am today from this program. So congratulations to everybody. This is just the beginning. Keep going, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Coach Aki. So you people, you've heard from Coach Aki now, eh? You let me rest. Abi, you've heard from Coach Aki. Okay, all right. So just what we have left to do is just to take our pictures, everyone. So please, please, please switch on your cameras. Let's have your lovely background so that I can quickly take the picture. Okay. So I'm going to take in the first set of pictures now. I have, let me see. Oh, is Enobong, I'm still waiting for you to switch on your camera. And DB. Okay, so let me just quickly take this. Just hold on. Okay, one more time. Okay, DB has switched on his camera, so I'll just quickly recapture that. Now technology system is hanging. Hold on, please. Okay, yes, capturing. Yes, everyone is smiling. Thank you. Okay, so that's the first set. I'm going to move on to the second set now. Okay, so we have Abiola. Let me see. Okay, Funshaw, please switch on your camera if you are there. Modipe already said she won't be available. Coachella Tokpatu is not available. Funshaw, if you are there, please switch on your camera. While I quickly take this snapshot. Hold on. Funshaw, I know you are on your phone. Just quickly switch on the camera just for the purpose of this picture. Just stay in a good place. Oh, Sponsor B is currently on hold, but I can see Bimbo. Abdul Jabbar, please switch on your camera. Let me take this. Please hold on. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so thank you, everyone. I've taken all the pictures. Thank you so much. We've actually come to the end of the graduation ceremony. Yay! It's been a wonderful journey being here with you all, getting to know everyone the past 6 months. Now, you know what Coach Sponsor B was saying? Coach B was saying that I said I'm going to sleep tonight. I said the sleep I will sleep today is going to be even more special than yesterday. So, but we thank God. We thank God. We thank God for a wonderful program. We thank God for the 6 months journey. So, like I said, everyone immediately. Eh?
No
What do you
food.
say? No food. Don't
No
worry. I'll
food.
send it to you. I'll send it to you.
I was going to ask, are we not going to pop water?
Don't we do let's do that with our emoji. We have emoji. Let's do that with our emoji.
We don't want to, like our external
Pop
supervisor,
love.
we don't want stimulated.
Pop love with your emoji.
We want real life.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, thank you so much. So, I'm
Thank
still available on
you.
WhatsApp. Save my contact on WhatsApp. Reach out one of these days, and of course, I'm always available anywhere. Make sure you save sponsor B's contacts. Save all the coaches' contacts. Save everyone's contact. Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your journey, for taking you through this wonderful process. I wish everyone the best. God bless you. Merry Christmas in advance and a wonderful and prosperous new year. May 2026 be the beginning of wondrous and beautiful things in all our lives. Mwah. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, thank you. You're far too kind.
Thank
Again,
you.
Rukome. Again, Rukome.
Yes, I am
Make sure you
here.
connect on LinkedIn. Go and